Hey, how are you holding up? Here in LA, it's been almost a year since physical distancing and safer at home guidelines started. So much has changed in just a year. And it's interesting what comes to light in relationships, old and new, and with yourself. Whenever something so drastic shakes life up. Some of you may have already been going through difficulties and challenges, and you might feel like you still haven't had a chance to take a deep breath amid it all. Or maybe you've been expending all your energy caring for others and haven't reserved that nurturing for yourself. Now, in the middle of month 2 of 2021, you might be feeling a stronger inner call to take better care of yourself, to address what might feel messy or anxious inside, and share some of that light you give to others to your own being, so that you come out of this feeling more resilient, not just bouncing back to that so-called normal, but having a greater insight on life and your strengths and what you're capable of, things that you might not have discovered as well before these challenges. So this Thursday, the 18th at 6 p.m., I'm inviting you to an hour-long Zoom gathering focused on renewing your loving relationship with your body. Gentle, shedding layers of tension through yin yoga. It's a style of yoga that involves a soft, purposeful movement and prop-supported postures that promote deep rest and deep opening. We follow up with breath work to help calm your nervous system. Guided meditation. This particular one is going to be about really sitting with what has been coming up for you through life challenges, specifically now, as well as shedding some light on the superpowers that you are building because of the need. And then we'll follow up with self-inquiry journaling. I'll be sharing some prompts that you can choose or choose not to write about, and conversation to integrate inner knowing with community support. This monthly event I like to call Integrative Yoga. I offer by donation in hopes that those who need it will come. Now, I hear some habitual ways that keep people from showing up for themselves. Like, 1, I'm too busy, I don't have the time. Honestly, we allocate time for what really matters to us, whether it's an hour on Netflix, an hour on social media, an hour driving, an hour sulking that we feel lonely and don't have support, or an hour taking steps to feel sustainably better and healthier. 2, I'm not flexible enough to practice yoga. I hear that quite often, and I don't want to make a fool of myself. Do you ever say that you're too hungry to eat? The purpose of the physical yoga is to release stiffness and unnecessary tension so that your body's more open, your mind is more open, and energy can flow. If you're feeling tight, stretch. If you're feeling hungry, eat. And as I said, yin yoga is very gentle. We use pillows and blankets, whatever you have around the house, if not yoga blocks, so that you can choose from a variety of options for each pose, each movement. Think of it as a buffet, and you get to decide what you put on your plate and what you don't. Now, as for making a fool of yourself, you don't have to keep your camera on for the yoga part if you feel insecure about it. Now, number 3. I hear, oh, but I'm not good at writing. How can I journal? Your journal is only for you to express yourself in your own uninhibited way. You can even draw pictures. It's a way to let what might be repressed in your subconscious to flow. A way to say on non-judgmental paper, like Anne Frank, who wrote in her diary, what you might not be able to say out loud, or what you really have been needing to say from inside, but haven't had the opportunity or given yourself time or space to even think about, what is it that I need? What is it that I really feel underneath it all? And so the conversation part is only for you to share what you're comfortable sharing, as well as listening to others sharing in a neutral way so that they have a witness for what they feel like sharing about what they've discovered. Look, I can't promise you that by coming to Integrative Yoga Night, you'll be able to do the splits or never be sad again. But just by showing up, you're making a statement to yourself that you matter, your physical and mental health matter, and being part of a community that cares about self-growth matters. Like anything, the energy you put forth comes back to you. And as you direct your energy, and we as a collective direct our energy towards addressing what's beneath the surface, towards positive transformation, sustainable positive transformation. We don't meet just one time. We have different themes each month, and we have a couple of meetings or so each month. We impact not only ourselves through this, but we impact a movement for uncovering truth, for making deeper connections, and for nurturing resilience. So I hope you'll join me this Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time for Integrative Yoga. You can find more details and save your spot so that you can access the passcode on Zoom by RSVPing on our website, roottoriseyoga.org/community-events. The link is underneath. I'm looking forward to connecting with you.